It's official. It looks like Monster Hunter World is officially the best-selling game of all time for Capcom. Capcom did come out and state how many sales they have of Monster Hunter World, and Monster Hunter World has officially sold 12 million units, and that's absolutely fantastic news for Capcom. Who would have thought a game that came out in 2018 would be their best-selling game of all time, taking in consideration how long Capcom has been in business and how many franchises Capcom has made? Who would have thought that would have been the game? But I think there is a number of different reasons to why Monster Hunter World is selling as well as it's selling right now. You do have to realize here in the West specifically, it is becoming much more popular. I know many years ago Monster Hunter was a very niche thing, but now as the years gone on, Monster Hunter is starting to become more popular here in the West specifically. I do know in Japan, Monster Hunter is a very big deal. A lot of people in Japan love Monster Hunter, and Monster Hunter always sells extremely well in Japan, but just seeing Monster Hunter becoming more popular in the West over recent years means that, of course, more people are going to gravitate towards Monster Hunter. And I will admit something else with Monster Hunter World. When I first saw Monster Hunter World at E3 2017, I thought it was a totally different game, but after I seen the logo, I was like, holy crap! This is Monster Hunter World, and I was actually mind blown. I didn't think Monster Hunter could actually look like this, and I think that's why a lot of people are gravitating towards this game specifically, because this game looks like a different game. It doesn't even look like Monster Hunter, so people are willing to try this out for the first time. And I also heard from some other fans of Monster Hunter, a lot of hardcore fans, or some hardcore fans out there have specifically said that if you want to get into Monster Hunter World is the best place to start if you never played a Monster Hunter game. So that could be also why this game is selling as well as it's selling, just due to the fact that some people are recommending this as their first Monster Hunter game. And then on top of everything I just mentioned, Monster Hunter World apparently is a very good game. So overall, you can see the image of Monster Hunter World really helping this game out in the long run, and that's why this game is selling as well as it's selling. But honestly, who would have thought this would have been the best-selling Capcom game of all time? I don't think anybody saw this coming, because Capcom has been in business, like I said, for pretty much ever. They pretty much started in the NES days, and they've made things like the Mega Man series, Devil May Cry, Resident Evil, Marvel vs. Capcom, and the list goes on and on and on of great franchises Capcom has under their belt. And those franchises have been around in the West longer than Monster Hunter, and they've been more popular than Monster Hunter. Like the Mega Man series has been around for pretty much ever. So wouldn't you think wouldn't you think a Mega Man game would be the best-selling game for Capcom? One of those games, but apparently not. Same thing with Resident Evil. I know so many fans that like Resident Evil, and to be honest, Resident Evil is an amazing franchise. So you would have thought maybe a Resident Evil game would have taken the cake for the best-selling Capcom game of all time, but no, that is not the case. Not even a Mega Man or a Resident Evil game is selling extremely well for Capcom, and is their best seller. Their best seller now is officially Monster Hunter World, and that's absolutely mind-blowing. So that pretty much shows you Monster Hunter is specifically growing in popularity. A lot of people are liking Monster Hunter World. Overall, the good vibes from Monster Hunter World are definitely helping this game sell as well as it is. But like I said again, who would have thought that Monster Hunter World would have been that game for Capcom specifically to sell as well as it's selling? So props for Capcom for finally selling that many units of Monster Hunter World. And Monster Hunter World, I guess, apparently is a very big success for Capcom. So congrats to Capcom that Monster Hunter World is officially the best-selling game of all time for Capcom. Anyway, guys, this is Wayne from My Tech News, signing out.